Yes, I went to a meeting this morning, and Cami went to a meeting this morning, and I worked out with the kids, and we're gonna have coffee, and Cami's making an omelet, and the new camera arrived. But that's not what I'm excited about. We got a package showing up between 9 and noon today. It is 9:05. Hey!
How you doing?
Here it is, huh?
Yep.
Do I need to do anything, or?
Sign for it? Is this where you wanted it, or?
You know what? We can bring it inside here. Cool.
Placement.
Great. Thank you.
You have a good one.
Here it is. Oh man. Yes. Whoa.
Ooh,
Yeah.
used to this.
Gonna go for a little ride.
Well, they make all chairs like this. Oh, that's great, babes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. I realized that you guys already knew what that was in the box because you read the title of the... I am sitting in my $2,000 chair. Ding! For those of you that watched the December video, you know it was actually $1,800 because I asked the lady at checkout, can you give me a discount? And she gave me 10% off just like that. And today's vlog is gonna be a little bit weird. I'm just gonna tell the story of this because it's really not about the chair, but I think how we spend our money is one of the most important things we can talk about and share. Let's get a conversation started. I was using that chair back there. It's nice. It was my dad's when he was in high school, I think. It's like squeaky, the padding's all gone. But the problem is when I was sitting here, it totally sucked. It like really hurt my back. Even though I really liked it, I just couldn't focus on writing while I was sitting in it. So I decided I needed to get a new chair. When I started looking around, I remembered this company, or this guy's name was Eames. And I started looking to Eames chairs. Now these guys, I think they were around in the 50s or 60s, but they were like iconic. I mean, they were like designing furniture, like high quality stuff with really good design. Really functional, and they changed the way furniture was made. In fact, the chair that I had before that one was modeled to look like this one. It was a ripoff. If you like look in Amazon at like Eames chairs, there's a ton that'll come up that they're all copying this guy and his design. I decided I wanted a nice chair. I feel fine about it, but part of it, I feel like there's gonna be this backlash from people saying $2,000, that is too much to pay for a chair. And I realized I haven't always thought this way, so I kind of wanted to walk through with you guys what I believe, not to justify myself, maybe we might find some commonality. I used to be all about like the cheapest. I mean, that's what mattered to me. And one of the things that changed my mind on this used to be my computer bag. Now, it was a high quality one. I mean, this one is like 110 bucks. It was a Timbuktu bag, and it like worked great. I mean, you can get these things at REI. It was like starting to fall apart. You could see I was like patching it. This is after like 3 years of daily use. You can see it's like ripping here. I think I could have got another 2 years out of this, but this was $100. Then I met this guy, Dave at Saddleback Leather. And he was telling me about this $400 bag. And he said, you know what? This bag is supposed to last 100 years. In fact, that's how long the warranty is. Best case scenario, this bag is gonna last 10 years. I mean, even the materials are gonna fall apart. Never mind like the fashion. In 40 years, I will have spent $440 on those bags. In 40 years, this bag's just gonna be warming up. Sometimes we don't save money by buying the cheaper thing. Literally, the week after I finally bought this bag, Dave, the owner of the company, emails me and says, hey, I'm happy to give you the friends and family discount on any bags you buy for half off. I had already paid full price for the bag. And you know what? I'm actually glad I paid full price. One of the problems with paying lowest price for anything, I don't feel like it really rewards quality craftsmanship. Quality in the materials that are used, quality in the mindset that is had over good work. And that's something that's really important to me. I could save some money, $1,000, and get a chair, but all these guys, they're all copying a man that lived about 50 years ago that sat down and was really creative. I don't know why, I don't know how, but he designed something that people for 5 decades have been trying to copy. I think that's cool that he did that, and I would like to see more people doing that. I would like to do that. I want my kids to do that. So there's a quote, I think it was Oscar Wilde said, "We know the price of everything and the value of nothing." And I think part of that's true. You know, when we first got married and we discovered IKEA, I was like, holy crap, this place is amazing. And you know that chair, that's the first piece of furniture I bought. It's from IKEA and I love it. Actually, that couch is IKEA. I tolerate it. But there's a joke with IKEA for us that it lasts one move. I'm really interested in things that are valuable. I understand too that what's valuable to me is not gonna be what's valuable to you, and I think that's okay. But there was something I read a while back that changed my whole mindset on this. And it was this blog post by Seth Godin. I'm gonna put the link below in the comments and the description. It was about Beats headphones. It said, if you're really picky about headphones and audio quality, you shouldn't buy Beats because they're a pile of crap. You should buy these headphones. And they're these headphones that look like they belong like on an astronaut, like they were really kind of stupid and weird and techie looking. But then Seth, who's this marketing genius, said this. He goes, but here's the thing people don't understand that are saying don't buy Beats headphones, is you have to understand why people listen to music. Why do people listen to music? I'm asking you the question. Why do people listen to music? They listen to it to feel good. And these Beats headphones, for whatever reason, make people feel good. And these other ones do not. Otherwise, people would buy them. So in a way, you're kind of missing the whole point when you're like, well, the audio quality is so much better over here. It's actually a subjective experience. And it was at that point that I realized everything that we buy, in a way, is to make us feel good. Everyone has their thing where they're like, $40? That's too much for a pair of jeans, or $2,000 is too much for a table, or $8,000 is too much for a house. And we make these like objective rules, but even those rules are there to make you feel good. You feel good buying a pair of jeans for $20, and that value is what makes you feel good. Or the idea that you think you're being cheap, or serving God, or conserving money. And I think that that's okay to just recognize that that's a reality, that we make decisions that make us feel good. So some people would say, well, I don't buy anything. I live off of oatmeal and cornmeal, and I ship everything to the poor. And I would say, you know what? That's great. And you do that to make you feel good. Now, is your lifestyle better than mine? I don't know. Maybe. But there's no rule in the Bible or in history that says you should not buy a chair for over $100. In the past, I've taken those rules and applied those to other people and even myself. And I would feel guilty when I spent more than what I thought was like a certain amount, because I thought that there were rules and I was always trying to figure those out. Come to find out, there's no rules. I think the best we can do is be honest and live into the things that we enjoy. And some of those things I think God placed there. Some of the things are just there, you know, they're like selfish. And then let's have a conversation about those things. So maybe people think, oh, I don't think you should like a $2,000 chair. I do. That's where I'm at right now. We also have the money to do it. We're not in debt. And if you're in debt, I think that's like a whole other discussion. Like you have to make decisions differently and prioritize differently. We're in a place where we want to spend our money where our values are. And one of our values is in high quality goods. And this room, like as a whole, is like very important to me. I like how it's set up. When I look at things, I like knowing where they come from. They make me feel a certain way. It inspires my writing. And I don't mind investing into the things that are important. So I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. I know this is kind of weird because some of you guys are still stuck on the fact that it's a $2,000 chair, but it's just an example. And I just know we all have these things and we have these rules, and the rules make us feel guilty. And they're not real, you guys. Like, it's not the way God sees the planet, is with a list of rules that are just arbitrary based upon our experience. And it's not the same as saying, I need to have nice stuff, or I will not use crappy chairs. That's not how we feel. You know, this is a 20-year-old fleece that is a hand-me-down from my little brother, actually. So like, I didn't pay anything for this, and I wear it, and I'm happy with it, and I like it. We don't need to have nice things. But I also don't think it's wrong to have nice things. And I really hope that this challenges you guys to just see our journey and what we've gone through, because at one point I would have thought it was completely wrong and that you have to send money to orphans in a different continent. One final addendum to this story was after I ordered this chair, I actually went to the Apple store and I checked theirs out. They have Eames management chairs there too. The whole day has passed and it is time for dinner. We're heading to downtown Cincinnati tonight to take a class as a family. Before that, I have been waiting to use this. Oh! Do not throw away. Chick-fil-A had this deal in December where whatever you buy, if you save the receipt and you bring the receipt back in January, you get everything on the receipt for free. So somehow we managed to buy $80 worth of chicken in December. So tonight we get all of this for free. $80 worth of chicken nuggets. That's like no drinks, no desserts, no fries. I just asked Cammie if she had the receipt, but really I had it in my pocket. She gave me this look like she was about ready to kill me because she's really stressed out. Sometimes joking's just not worth it, but it's so much fun. Yes, dining. And we have one of these receipts from January that...
Actually that was last week when you were doing the receipt thing.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
That was the 12 days of Christmas thing?
Correct, yes, sir.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I apologize about that, but it's only through the 9th through the 13th.
Go for a bribe, man.
Dang it. Alright, I'm finally ready to talk about this. Evidently the promotion for the free receipt thing was last week. So instead of getting $80 worth of free chicken, which is the whole reason why we bought $80 worth of chicken back in December, I ended up spending $38 for today. And now we don't have chicken nuggets for lunch tomorrow. I feel kind of stupid. Chick-fil-A, you won this time.